few minutes till the race. No, maybe not. That's not right either. The mystery seed this morning. Last night was the big mistake. Okay, 1 minute. Morning, Lakesh. Morning, Dan. So... yeah, I got actually a message this morning from one of the other members of the Discord. And they actually went into my seed, played my seed, and figured out what I missed. So, and I know exactly what I missed now, and I had it written down. So, live and learn. Oop, I forgot to create my name. Okay, so it's a sword start. Assured sword. That wasn't an entrance rando, at least to start. Sank was at Sank. Basic enemies don't appear to be randomized. I did not want to throw that at the crab. See what's in here. No, that's vanilla. This might not be an entrance rando. So that's ether. So it doesn't appear to be an entrance randomizer yet. Or it's unlikely to be an entrance rando. And I will gladly take rupees to start. Yes, this is a mystery race, a mystery seed. Oh, I forgot to change the title from last night. Last night was the mistake. we did the Cross Keys 10 p.m. race. I thought we gave it a good try. We got 3 dungeons cleared in 3.5 hours. We unstuck ourselves at a few points, which is good. Cross Keys is probably the hardest mode of the base 4, besides this one. So what we were able to do was, I was able to get most of the things. My mistake last night was I forgot to... I had marked off where Spike Cave was, and then I just forgot to go back to Spike Cave. So... we were on the right path last night, we just got lost. So, like, I figured out I had to beat Turtle Rock, and I was very impressed by myself because I killed the boss of TR with the rods and hammer, which is a different kill altogether. Like, that was a cool little moment. Like, that's actually a decently difficult thing to do. I've seen a lot of a lot of people actually have trouble with that kill. I took it slow, but I did okay. It helped that I felt a little bit more confident with red mail and some of the other things I had. But at 3.5 hours, I could not find the Moon Pearl for the life of me. And that was my next discovery, if I had just remembered what I forgot. And the thing is I had a notepad of, like, I have a little notepad document opened right now that I would have used for entrance rando. And I wrote on it, this entrance is Spike Cave. And the only reason I neglected it was because when I first found it, I didn't have hammer. So... but such is life. Each time I'm learning a bit more about how to do entrance. So, like, the first time I did it, I didn't realize you could mirroring to a certain location type was a good idea. Then the second time, I did something similar where I forgot to mirror at a certain spot. So, like, understanding mirror swaps is... oh, snap. Okay, so that's actually the first bad thing that I can say about this seed. Thank you for all the hosts and auto-host people. Hope you're all having a good morning. But yeah, that green 20 rupees are not good signs. I still got 2 hours left in the morning. I will take my morning while it's still morning. So green 20s. Green 20s usually signify that this is either hard or expert mode, as extra versions of things are turned into green 20s. I don't know which. Powder. I mean, sure. But I feel like this is like the nittiest of nitpick about timing. Okay, so here's the question now. Hangman's over for me, really. I'm done, you know? Gave me about 2 hours of enjoyment. What do I do now? I mean, sure, but wasn't what I had in mind. That's something. Joe, if you're up for that, I would gladly do a head-to-head. But yeah, I should probably work on Talos. I've got a sword. I've had a sword since the beginning of the seed, luckily. It was an assured sword. Apparently. We're still kind of figuring out what the mystery settings are. So it doesn't appear to be an Randomizer, because the basic enemies aren't shuffled. Still remains to be seen if it's a boss shuffle, so we'll find that out soon enough, I'm guessing. I've got all sources of fire. The one thing I do know is that there was definitely an increase in the difficulty of this mode. I don't think it's expert, because I'm getting a few too many hearts. There's a large limit on heart containers in expert mode, and based on my current heart total, I'm gonna guess that if it's expert, I got really lucky with heart placement. But probably the right answer is that it's hard mode. At least item pool wise. But we can actually check. Okay, so the boomerang still acts as a stun. So yeah, this is probably hard item functionality. So, not a terrible mystery seed. Honestly, like this is probably the most Jesse-friendly mystery seed possibility. I think so. As I said, we're kind of still waiting to see what the bosses look like. No, it's still a rando. But this is closer to that open mode I did yesterday than some of the other ones I've done. there's still some things we have to kind of figure out. Yeah, sub 2 hour hype. I hope. I really want to break that 2 hour. Okay, so Joe, if you're up for the head-to-head, I guess what kind of ground rules do we want to set on ratio, if any? No Chariot. Believe me, the 2 achievements I have left in Chariot would not be conducive to either of us, so... You make the rules, okay. Okay. Can we do a platform restriction to just Xbox One? I don't have a preference there. And yeah, in terms of the number, like if we do this as time limited, yeah, I guess I'm okay with backwards compatible. I don't always play a lot of back compat, but I can be willing to do that. Okay. Then I defer to Joe on that one. No back compat at all then. Okay, half magic on Spec Rock. Titan's Mitts in Spec Rock. I don't think I have anything set to that. But stranger things have happened. That's cool. Now the one question we didn't answer is do we want to make this time limited or just first to 20? Or do we want to go really like over the top and say first to 30? Nah. I don't want to give Dan a much more ridiculously long task. That would be rude. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'm up for that. Should have just mirrored. Boots. I don't really have a time in mind, so. I don't know if... I don't know, that's roughly okay. The only thing is, like, do we want to wait that long to start? I don't know how long it's going to take to get it set up, so... Then if we want to just push it till May 1st, that's fine. Okay, are we in a boss shuffle? Doesn't appear to be. Yeah, works on normal schedule. I have an advantage? I figure you're the one with the advantage usually when it comes to this. My biggest disadvantage is you're usually farther in the games that we share in common. Our common game list is not very tied together, but I've usually found that a lot of the games that you and I share in common, you're usually a bit farther ahead than I am. It is a rare sight when I'm actually ahead. Green pendant and a crystal. Well, the thing is if we start next Friday, I mean, we're entering Guild Wars week after that. And that Friday actually is a delve weekend, so there's a good chance I put in a decent effort to finish the delve, so definitely will be putting in some decent gems hours. You're not wrong, Paul. Not an excuse, just the truth. Like, I don't care. Win or lose, it just gives me something to do. Because the other thing I was likely going to do was just add like 50 achievements to a random list and go, let's see how many I complete. I would say that's preferable. 20 unique games definitely sounds better to me. But as I said, you know. What list? Are those the games we share in common? I can't click it right now, sorry. I mean, sure, I understand that the genre we most share in common is a lot of RPGs. I'm just pointing out that I would guess, in general, that, you know, since we know that I just dive games, then I'm guessing you're a lot further ahead. Not saying I can't overcome it, mind you. But I trust you, Dan, with this. Because I definitely believe that a manual working of the system is going to result in fairer assessment of who's where than an automated generator. I mean, I've been of the opinion that when I've done these automated versions of things, that the system has not been kind to me usually. So, I didn't reset the Oh, I did forget something. Crap. I didn't reset the blue ball tracker from yesterday. I don't know if anybody's able to do that. But I think there's a good chance this is going to be an Aghanim seed. I'm kind of running out of options right now. Unless I do a sequence break. And even that might not fix anything. So I think we're going to go fight Aghanim. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Not too... I think the gem stuff, like if I'll live. Okay. Yeah, first to 20. Cool with that. I mean, if there's a long one, so be it. A 0. 0 blue balls. Okay, it's fast Ganon, but I don't know how many to make him vulnerable. Not Magic Harp. That's a Truple. That's right, I forgot. Okay, so it might not have been Aghanim required. I could have made a big mistake doing that, but whatever. Live and learn. Okay, I'll try not to. I think I've already messed up pretty good. Murder-dactyls. They're brutal enemies. They do a ton of damage. So it's not checkerboard. Desert has progression. And if Desert doesn't, then it could be on Zora. There's the Moon Pearl. Progression was here in Desert. Hey, no worries. I felt like I was asleep at the wheel at some points. I stayed in it longer than my opponent did, it turns out. He also forfeited. So it was a tie. But yeah, there was some, this morning, right before this race actually, somebody on the Discord PM'd me. They had downloaded the seed and figured out where I went wrong. So, really nice gesture. Turns out, and the person who messaged me was like, yeah, your seed was not nice. It is a boss shuffle. most nights, you shouldn't be in Desert Palace. So, it turns out that what we missed last night was that, well, what I missed was that I had found the Spike Cave entrance, and I wrote it down where it was. I just forgot to go back to it after I got the hammer. Yeah, Armos takes a long time without, the bow. So yeah, the guy who messaged me this morning, he goes, "Yeah, your routing was not cool." He's like, all the times you had to go through the front of... You had to go backwards through Turtle Rock to get anywhere. He was like, that got old really quick. I was like, yep. Between that and all the Death Mountain stuff we had to do, I don't disagree. So I just want to check, this is a fast Ganon seed. It appears, but I need to know when he's vulnerable. You need 4 crystals to beat Ganon, okay. That's the big information. And technically, if I only need 4 crystals to beat Ganon, Skull Woods and Beefstown would give me 4. Now that could be leading me down the fact that I don't have the skill to do a 4-crystal Ganon kill with only Master Sword. And no safeties. But from a logical standpoint, we'd be in good shape. If Joe's watching, she'd be so proud. See, I did it without walking into the wrong direction. I finally learned. It only took me way too many times. That was a purposeful death, by the way. I wanted to get a heart refill. Only one thing I forgot. It's a boss shuffle. That is a problem. Can't play a seed as if it were standard bosses when you know it's not. Is this an expert item pool but hard mode functionality? Or normal functionality? Possible. No, I don't think it's expert pool because the number of hearts we're up to is already 8. I wouldn't have found 8 hearts by now if this was expert. So it's got to be a hard mode item pool. And if it's hard mode item pool, then I should still be able to get a tempered sword. That is a lot of green 20s. Well, I guess the extra hearts would also become 20s, right? I guess that makes sense. Just in case. Yeah, this is a mystery seed. We know that there is a boss shuffle going on. It's fast Ganon, which means I don't have to clear the tower, top of Death Mountain. And it's a 4 crystal to make, it requires 4 crystals to make him vulnerable. I don't know what kind of boss shuffle. It could, there's 2 kinds. One is called like a basic shuffle. Basic boss shuffle means that each boss, like the bosses can be shuffled, but you'll only see them their normal amount of times. So like you'd expect to see 2 Armos, 2 Landmo, 2 Moldorm, but then 1 of all the Dark World bosses. There's also a version, I believe, where the Dark World bosses could, like, there are 3 bosses that'll occur twice, and then the others will occur all once. And then there's another version called Chaos Shuffle. Chaos Boss Shuffle means that any boss can occur pretty much anywhere. The only limitation is like certain rooms cannot contain a boss. So like Trinex, I think, cannot occur in certain rooms. So he's one of those bosses you won't see in certain areas. But then like darn, I should have gone to Thieves Town first to get my hook shot. Then I could have killed Argus. In the back of... whatever. In the back of Skull Woods. Okay, let's find out who's in the back of Thieves Town. Landmo. The thing is, like, it wouldn't surprise me if my opponent's just about done already. Like, I can see a very logical progression through this seed that would have them just about done if they didn't make the mistakes I made. Like, if you don't go to Aga 2, or if you don't go to Aghanim in the Light World, like, that saves a ton of time. If you go to Thieves Town first and get the hook shot, then you could immediately go to Skull Woods. Like, there is a very logical progression through this seed to finish it already. Hey, thanks for the auto hostel, Cash. Yes, of course. I know you have so many. Conveyor belt for Argus. Oh. Well, we got 4 crystals, which means Ganon is now vulnerable. I just don't know if I can kill him with Master Sword. Like, that's a tall task. Even for... or especially for where my skill level is. So, like, there is a very clear route on this seed, I would say, for a sub-hour. Be honest. Like, somebody with the skills could do this sub-hour. So, like, my thought right now is I think this is a hard item pool because I've got too many hearts. So what I'm trying to do right now is find a third sword. To be honest, like, that's my goal, is if I can find a third sword, I think I've got the ability to get a Ganon kill. That also helps. A second bottle means I could go in there with at least 2 potions. We implemented a new bomb jump into our ability repertoire. So part of the reason why I'm really avoiding going directly to Ganon is it's not just the fact that it's the Master Sword that I have to kill him with, or it is the fact that it's the Master Sword. It's not as simple as just being an issue of the Master Sword. Master Sword Ganon requires spins. You got to get spin slashes. Tempered Sword and Gold Sword, you only have to be able to do regular slashes to them. So the spin slash takes a lot more to get right. So it's kind of like it's outside of my wheelhouse. As I said, Dan, it's a little more complicated than that. I could actually go and fight Ganon right now. And that's part of the reason why I'm buying 2 blue potions. Like if I could just get 1 more heart container. Or 1 more, or a sword, just something. So I felt a little more comfortable with having to do this fight. No. You know, you would have thought that would have been a good idea, but he gives you like some kind of fact at the beginning of the fight, and I don't think he's really receptive to not fighting at that point. I really am just trying to find another sword right now. Hoping for one in like an easy spot before I go and try to fight Ganon. Well, let's go. Fight Ganon. Let's try. No use delaying the inevitable. I feel like we keep ending up here, don't you? It's like deja vu all over again. Just so you know, I gotta do this for every hit. Only spins are enough to hurt him. Slashes do nothing. We got through phase 1. We are taking this very, very slow and safe. And that's why. I need one more heart at least to be able to stand up to this fight. Oh boy. That was beautiful. I need something. I just can't do it at this level. And I could bash my head against the wall with what I've got, but I want to see if I can get something. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I'm not wrong about the item pool in this fight, or in this mode. Like, I think it's hard item pool, and if it's hard item pool, then there should be another sword still out there, and there should be more hearts. Shield doesn't help me. It really doesn't help me. Now I'm getting frustrated. Like, if I just had something, a safety item, like, if I had cape, I could cape through Ganon's second phase. If I had an extra heart, then it would take at least 3 fire bats to kill me. If I had another sword, I could slash him. If I had a blue mail. Like, the what ifs on top of each other every level of the way is just brutal right now. But every time I find another green 20, it makes me believe I could be wrong about the mode. If I saw a bow, I would know where the second bow is. Like, the layers here. Oh my god. I just don't know what to do. I'm not gonna magically develop a skill that I don't have yet. Like, I did my first ever silverless Ganon kill this week. And that was with Gold Sword. And, like, a ton of hearts, and upgraded mail. Now it's like, here's 8 hearts, green mail, master sword, silverless. Have fun. Chump. Oh. And I mean, for all I know, this is expert item pool, and I just don't realize it because I don't get it. I don't understand logic enough. So, you know. I'm sure my opponent has to be done by now. And I mean, it really doesn't matter if I go into this fight with full health or without full health, because either way, it's 2 hits to kill me. And I start with 5 hearts. Well, Here we go. We're just gonna keep trying, and the death parade is gonna begin. Sink or swim. Right? Yes, I know. It feels like we keep ending up here. It's like deja vu all over again. Blah blah blah. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. That might be 2 phase. That's 2. By the way, the reason why I use hookshot is because... Damn it! Not because damn it. Hookshot grants you invincibility frames while it is extended. I was trying to see if, like, I could understand the item logic a bit better. It is possible that this is expert mode, and Master Sword's the best I'm gonna find, and I'm at max health already. And best armor, and there isn't a silver arrow to find. So it's put up or shut up, I think, at this point. It pretty much. Like, it's not even an insult at this point. I just have to, if I'm gonna win this fight. It's 12 spins per phase, or for the first 2 phases, and I think it's like another ridiculous number for phase 4. Like, the game does not intend for you to fight him this way. This is not normal. Yeah. That's not a bad analogy. Like, I've been in go mode for probably half an hour at this point. Thanks, Tom. I don't know if you've heard what's going on, though. with this fight. As you might have noticed, this fight is a little bit slower than normal. So I think that the big problem with this seed is I'm in an expert mode seed. Yeah, so I believe this is expert mode. Expert mode reduces the swords available to just the Master Sword. There's no silver arrows. There's only 8 hearts. No mail upgrades. So I'm pretty sure this is as good as it's gonna get for my equipment. Oh, and it's only 2 hits for Ganon to kill me as a result of the 8 hearts, because the fire bats do 4 damage each. So this might just be an issue of skill at this point. Like, I might just not have the skill available to get this done. I'm getting better. I'm actually learning. Like, I could feel myself understanding how to fight him better. And the thing is, if I just could find the cape or the cane of Burna, I'd have an easy way through this the first 2 phases. It still wouldn't be an easy fight, and it would still take a while, but at least it's something I could do. Yes, we keep ending up here, deja vu, blah blah blah. think if I touch Ganon, I'm gonna die instantly, actually. So we should try not to touch Ganon. It was 0 blue balls. And this is last boss. We found out what mode we're playing. We made it to phase 4. Only able to get like 1 because I didn't get the torch glitch. I'm not even getting 1 because I just absolutely suck. There was a double. Got so close that time, I'm not throwing in the towel yet. Sorry, I need money to buy potions. So, yeah, this is expert mode, Ganon, light, Billy. Where I've only got 8 hearts, a Master Sword, green mail. and I've just got to fight to hope I can win. If my opponent is half decent, then they've already done it. This is something... Yeah, I only need 4 crystals to beat Ganon. I've got 4 crystals. Right? Yeah. I feel like we keep ending up here, don't you? It's like deja vu all over again. No. We're just gonna take the death there. It's 2 hits to kill me no matter how much health I come in with. Well, as long as I come in with 5 hearts or more. So... And I think a Ganon hug is 8 hearts of damage, so... So, the significance for why I'm not just throwing in the towel yet. Earlier this week, I did my first ever silverless Ganon kill, and I did it with Gold Sword. Best sword in the game. After the race was over, I went and found the silver arrows, just to ease my mind of logic. So this would be a big personal step in the right direction to see that I'm actually what my skill level is right now, is to see if I can do this. So yes, I've done this fight, like every time I've done this fight, I think for most of you, I've had silver arrows. Or I think the only person here who saw me do the silverless fight was Tom, maybe. So, what makes the Master Sword Silverless so bad is, as you can see, I have to do spins. Normal slashes don't hurt Ganon with a Master Sword. Sword might be the bane of evil, but doesn't matter. So, what should I stream today? Later. There's an all dungeons key sanity race at 4 o'clock today. I could probably get a lot better equipment for a Ganon fight and really take revenge. I'm getting better. I know I am. Getting closer. I don't even think this is about me winning this race anymore. This is about me proving something to myself. Like, if I can finish this, I think it really tells me that I'm, you know, getting somewhere. And that my base level of skill has really quite improved to a much better level. So, like, I feel I have to do this at this point. Well, I see that the sub 2 hour died. Sorry, everybody who was hoping for that sub 2 hour today. Sorry to Paul. I know he said he couldn't do more than about 2 hours before he had to go to work. I know. I know you're not mad. I'm mad at myself, really. At this point. Later, Paul. Thanks for hanging around. We need more money for another red potion. And the quickest way to grind money? This cave right here. We're not going to use the blue potion unless we reach phase 4. Let's just say that much. So, there's no need to worry about that. Man, the deja vu. Ha ha ha. It's only worse because I keep dying. Like, it's funny if this is like the first time you fight him and it's like, haha, yeah, I get it, you know, we've played so many rando seeds. Take those sword beams. Ha, ha, ha. I know they're not hurting you, but maybe they'll annoy you to death. Loot doesn't do anything in this fight. I knew I shouldn't have gone for that charge. I knew that as soon as I started to charge it. How did that thing not hit me that time? Interesting. One bad off screen and I didn't see it, and that's the one that hits me. That's my kind of luck today. Homing tracker on that damn trident. Can't wait to see how many deaths I have if I can finish this. That number's gonna be hilarious. How did I juke all those fire bats? Oh my god. Ooh. Come on. Might as well update the tracker to reflect that I've got a dinky shield, a hook shot, and 2 bottles. I gotta believe my opponent's done by now. I've been on Ganon for an hour and a half. If I finish and they finished, it's gonna be hilarious, the difference in time. shouldn't have gone for that. Like, what have you been doing for the past hour and a half, Jess? Obviously not learning. I earned that one. I do feel like Plague Knight is my character, though. I think I like him as a sprite. I've always liked the little Plague Knight dude. I thought I enjoyed his story from Shovel Knight a lot, so... That was going well for so long. Don't hug the pig. Hugging the pig is instant death. In this mode, at least. Because he does 8 hearts of damage, I believe, when you have green mail. The pig is worse than the trident or the fire bats. Oh, man. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed the last hour and a half of us and Ganon. I personally apologize for, you know, being here for this fight this long. Yep, I know. Like I said, I apologize. It's been something. Like, I almost just want to do the key sanity race this afternoon just to be like, hey. At least the chariot level changes. This has been the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Oh, missed. This is actually a good warp pattern. If he's in the bottom left, the top right, or the top left, I can actually get in hits. But when he's down in that position in the bottom right, I can't hit him. I can't get close enough. Bottom right. I can't deal with bottom right easily. Yep. Silver arrows don't exist. Uh, 12 spins per phase for phase 1 and 2. So for the throwing trident and the fire bat spinning trident. 4 spins to get through phase 3. And then it's like 24 spins in a 3-frame window for phase 4. Or maybe it's not a 3-frame window, maybe it's longer than that, but it's a short window. Okay, so in his final phase when he's warping, you're technically supposed to hit him with the sword, and then he freezes, and then you hit him with a silver arrow. Without the silver arrows, he only has a very brief window of when you can actually hit him. You need to do a spin right as he's about to teleport, and then the spin will actually hit him in that momentary vulnerability. And it's so, like, the only way it's possible with a slash, but the slash has to be so perfectly timed that it's practically impossible. And I have to do that 24 times. Yeah, you see, like, when he's teleporting there, like right during that teleport in phase 4, there's a very brief window to do this. Off-screen fire bet, screw you. Oh, that was bad. So mean. So, I guess the question now is, what do I want to stream this afternoon? As I said, there's an all dungeons key sanity race at 4 o'clock my time. And at least I know in that mode, I'll find plenty of hearts and swords and silver arrows, probably. Decisions. Flip. I haven't even made it to phase 3 in a while. Not a very good sign. Can't do anything in that corner. Come on. Charged up that sword strike. Oh. Greedy. Got greedy. Getting 3 is possible, but not consistent. Don't go for 3. Whiff. Made it to phase 3. We got the torch glitch. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. He teleports, and there is a very small window where you can do that spin and hit him. Like that. Obviously, I'm not getting the hit yet, though. Like, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. So, I don't know, does that make sense now? But you can't do it when both torches are. I don't care, I guess. Bit preoccupied though. So, can't chat. Yes! That's a kill. You promise the next seed will be better? I don't know if I believe you. Oof. Yeah, it is a split second. There is not a lot of time to do that spin move there. You have to do the spin like right as he's about to teleport. If you do it too early, you make him turn. Yeah, if you do the spin too early, it turns him like frozen and doesn't deal damage. And if you do it too late, as you saw, he just teleports away. You got to get this like, I forget how long the window is. I think it's 3 frames, so like 3/60ths of a second. Might be a little longer than that. But it's a very small window to actually get the hit. And then you have to do that 24 times to get the kill. So remember how we said we were in go mode at like an hour and we could fight Ganon at the 1 hour mark? He finished, or whoever, they finished at 1 hour, 12 minutes. Yeah. I finished 3 hours flat. So yeah, I mean, like we said, this seed could have been a sub-hour seed. My routing was actually half decent because I was ready to fight Ganon at the 1 hour mark, and the only thing that stopped me from doing it was I'm not very good. So, I think I might do the 4 o'clock race for Key Sanity, all dungeons. I think that would be fun. So that is the hardest actual version of Ganon it could have been, and I did it. So, like, we know that it's possible now. So, let's speed this up. Because I want to know how many times I died. On the boots at 18 minutes. First sword was actually given to us, so whatever. Boot at 34, mirror at 6 minutes. Swordless, lighter sword, 1 boss kill, that was Moldorm. 5 boss kills at Master Sword. Okay, game stats. We didn't have to do the GT big key. 26 bonks, 17 saving quests, 43 deaths! Woo! So we died to Ganon probably about 35 times at least. So 101 out of 216. Okay, so we're gonna close it off here. I'll be back in about 3 hours for the All Dungeons Key Sanity race. I, I I enjoy that mode a lot, so I really want to do that one. Um, so thanks again for sticking out for this adventure, this torture of an ending. But thanks again. Have a good rest of your day. Um, yeah. So until then, have a good day, night, whatever. If I see you again later today, hopefully you can enjoy an All Dungeons Key Sanity race. As I said, I'll be a lot better armed. I'll have a lot more stuff. That Ganon fight will be a lot easier. So until then, goodbye, and I'll see you then.